Hi, I'm Mark Hall. I'm an area spec manager and landscape architect for Rainbird. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the sales model and my approach to the sales model. My customer, Carlisle Macy, they've been in business since 1996. They're out of Santa Rosa, California, which is close to Napa. I found them on LinkedIn. My first meeting with them was on October 30th, 2018. My first tip is to go to LinkedIn or their website prior visit to learn specifics of each designer. In this case, they have 17 employees. My only focus are the 3 landscape architects on the right. There's Kurt Nichols on the top right. He's a principal, mainly does proposals and guidance for the team. He believes in training, which is key to my success because he will let me in the door. There's Steve Kavanis. He's the second person on the right. He's a landscape architect and contractor. Has the exact same background that I have, so it's easy to talk shop. And he knows irrigation. There's Brianna. She's a landscape architect, and she's new to irrigation. We want to establish credibility. I'm a licensed landscape architect in California and a C27 landscape contractor. I'm basically one of them. So how do we build credibility? Well, we can start by offering a number of demos, hands-on demos. My tip would be give them a menu to choose from. I need them to be excited enough that I'll be able to schedule many appointments all year long. So here's the RDR van, and here's another one, the Smart Tree, but I have about 9 total that I offer them at the beginning of the year. Identify challenges. With a 30-minute interview with my top 20 customers at the beginning of each year, I can identify my challenges and my goals. And this is actually entered into QuickBase under the product profile tab. My tip is use my active PowerPoint to capture data, then enter into QuickBase. This method has worked out best for me. So you can maneuver any of these symbols around, and then you can save them and later put them into QuickBase. And it's only a total of a couple slides. So this shows how many landscape architects, irrigation consultants, yes or no, what software do they use, how many projects. This also shows 14 different product categories and types. And it shows what percentage is Rainbird, who's their primary or secondary manufacturer. All key to my entire year. And this is what it looks like once it's in QuickBase. Once it's in QuickBase, my plan is to record this at the beginning of each year so I can see if I'm making progress, if I'm not making progress, or if I'm going the other direction. And this works out really well because it gives me a baseline and it's directly from the customer. It's not from me. So what's my number one goal is to change their legend to Rainbird. Now I may not get it all Rainbird, but the more Rainbird I have on here, the better off we'll be project over project, year over year, instead of just a single project at a time. So this actually is pipeline sales. So there's measurable and perceived results. So as far as the customer goes, profitability is key. That when I come in, I add value, so I can be a time saver, I can make their billable hours more profitable. I can do this with calculators, details, new design methods, whatever it is that's going to help them to be better at their job. Liability, that's another one that's huge, but it's not really talked about. So by leveraging our expertise, we can reduce the liability they have, which can be done with online plan reviews and in person. Now, as far as what's the measurable for Rainbird is we get specific products specified on plans, and we focus on the product profile and how to improve that. We also make sure that we are not focusing on the products that we already have 80, 90% market share. Okay, the other one, we want to be memorable. Have some fun with this. Bring a small gift, gather around the Christmas tree, and take a photo. Again, this is not for everyone, but whatever your idea is, make it your own. Just make sure that you're appreciating your customer. This has worked very well for me. I've done it for the last 5 years, and everybody seems to be good with it and wants me to come back. So the gifts are not large gifts. These were just trees. And in the middle, of course, is me. And to the far right is Sylvia, who was my cam at the time. And then it also helps to have a photo. That way I know who I visited. And I also can attach a name to a face or a face to a name. So this, for me, works really well.